She's right next to me. She smiles. She even cooks breakfast and asks how I am doing. But there is silence inside, emptiness, because a woman who does not love is like a shadow in her own life. She is physically with you, but emotionally she is far away. How long can she stand it? More than you think. A woman can be with an unloved man for years. Pretend that everything is fine for months. Why? Because it is not feelings that come to the fore, but fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of destroying what is stable. Fear that love is just a beautiful fiction. The Stoics taught, what seems to be permanent is often the least reliable. A woman who does not love but stays is often in a state of internal compromise. She is not cheating on you. She is cheating on herself, every day. Her arguments may sound logical. He is a good man. I feel comfortable with him. Maybe love will come again. But Stoicism asks a simple, tough question. Is this your life, or is this your escape from it? Because love is not just passion. It is a state in which a woman flourishes. With an unloved man, she slowly withers away. She can live for so long, but it will not be life. It will be survival in silence. Next to a man she does not love, but is afraid of losing comfort. This is the main tragedy. A woman who does not love is not always a woman who cries. It is often a woman who smiles automatically, kisses out of obligation, and says everything is fine, although there is emptiness in her eyes. The Stoics said, you have no control over others. You can only control your reaction. But here's the paradox. A woman who has lost her emotional connection with her partner begins to change her reaction to life in general. What exactly changes in her behavior? She becomes cold in the home. She used to cook with love, now it is a routine action. She used to touch you gently, now she seems to be distant. This is not a protest. It is a lack of spiritual presence. She is more silent. Conversations are reduced to functional ones. Turn off the light. Something's on fire. I'm already asleep. This is not an insult. It is an internal fading. She is looking for meaning outside of the relationship. New hobbies, new friends, new books about self-development. Does it sound positive? But this is an attempt to compensate for the lack of a living fire in the heart. The body tells the truth. The female body does not lie. When there is no love, desire disappears. The body language changes. The distance changes. Tension. This is not psychosomatics. It is a deep cry of the inner self that is tired of being silent. A woman may not say directly that she does not love. She may not fully realize it herself, but her whole being is screaming about it through trifles, an indifferent look, lack of initiative, irritation for no reason. And the main thing is that it's not always about you. It's about her, who is not living her own life. Many people think, if she doesn't love me, why won't she leave? The answer is more complicated than just love is over. Because it is not love that keeps a woman in such a relationship, but it's shadow, addiction, fear, and habit. Stoicism says, man is a slave to what he fears to lose. A woman does not leave because she is happy. She does not leave because she is afraid. And this fear is deeper than it seems. 1. Fear of loneliness. In a culture where women should be in a relationship, loneliness is like a stigma. She is afraid of the idea, I will remain unwanted by anyone. And she chooses the familiar, even if it kills her from the inside. 2. Fear of starting from scratch. A breakup is not just about breaking up. It means moving, new domestic difficulties, emotional chaos, her thoughts. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe everything will work out. This is self-reassurance. This is an emotional drug that prolongs the toxic life next door. 3. Social pressure. You are such a beautiful couple. Such a long relationship. Is it all for nothing? It is broken not only by emotions, but also by the expectations of society. 4. The illusion of duty. She thinks, he helped me, supported me. I don't have the right to give up everything. But this is a manipulation of gratitude that keeps her trapped. 5. Low self-esteem. Deep down, she may not believe that she deserves something more. Who else will love me? This is the most frightening question, and at the same time the most deceitful. When she leaves, the world turns upside down. A moment comes, silence, night, and one simple but profound decision. I can't live like this anymore. This is not a hysteria, a scandal, or a show. This is an internal breakthrough, invisible but irreversible. A woman who has been silent for a long time, endured, faded away, suddenly quits the game. And when her husband notices that she has changed, it's too late. This is not anger. It is freedom. What happens to her when she leaves? She comes to life. A woman who has freed herself from an unloving relationship begins to breathe again. She gains energy, sparkle in her eyes, and inner peace. Not immediately, but confidently. She is no longer afraid. Her main fear, loneliness, is over. She has survived it, and now she knows that the only thing worse than living without love is living without herself. She becomes selective. Now she does not rush into new relationships. She feels her value, because the pain of the past has made her wise. The man who lost her finally realizes, but it's too late, because a woman who leaves in silence does not return. She forgives, but she does not forget. Stoicism is silent about this, but it gives a hint. What seems to be the end is often the beginning, but only for the one who dares to take a step. And this is the main point. A woman who has been with an unloved man for a long time does not just leave, she is born anew. And this path is not about loss. It is about returning to yourself.